One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the UMass Minutemen, taking on a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the UAB Blazers offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Blazers want to move quickly. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs are out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And the Blazers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. So the UMass Minutemen have the ball for the first time, and their offense will go to work. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. Got it inside the 15. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Trying to do it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UMass. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll give it to the back. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. The Blazers are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got it behind the line. It's Slater. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. UMass to the line, facing 3rd and long. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll give on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The corners are walked up tight. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nicholson. That's caught. It's Slater. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find a soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to run the ball.
The Blazers will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll keep it on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blazers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Oh, there the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the quarterback there, working through his progressions. Nothing open down the field, so he checks it down to his drag route. Coming from the slot receiver, they get the completion.
Here's a quick throw after the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Looking to throw, it's Nicholson. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMass holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they will score! Touchdown, UAB! Extra point here will tie the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's going to try to return this one. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. UMass will line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Nicholson. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. Brings him to the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Nicholson. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield and created the negative play.
The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill.
Intercepted, a first half thrower can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Nicholson. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time he's got his man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab inside the 30. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. UMass quickly back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit trying to tie it up late in the half. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham.
The Blazers will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Coffee. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. UMass quickly back to the line. Trying to pound it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Touchdown, Minutemen! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. To throw, it's Nicholson. Quickly complete. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He'll run it again. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blazers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Going to the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Florida State is being brought out back behind the woodshed right now. This is cover your eyes, hug your loved ones territory. A real shame. They're trailing by 14 to Auburn. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got the back over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, UMass. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got it in the middle. It's Slater. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over, and give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
He might want another play. Motion from the wideout. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's complete to the left. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Here we go. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this.
He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls in the deep ball. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Blazers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Back to throw, it's Nicholson. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes with the return. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy, but the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Minutemen needing just a few inches to convert on 3rd down. He'll go to the sneak. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. The give as they work on that clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Swings it out to the flat. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Blazers in the hurry up. Makes the catch. It's Slater. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nicholson. They get to him as he throws. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And on 3rd down, QBs just have to play a little bit faster. You're anticipating blitz. You know you're probably going to have to get rid of this football just a little bit sooner. I think the quarterback held on to it just a...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Catch in the middle, it's Slater. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Good enough for first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Bringing it back. The tag. Touchdown, Minutemen. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em. And they hooked a W in this one.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Slater.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. It'll be 3rd and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Wants to throw. It's Nicholson. Complete in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The run from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's looking deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them. And they were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Winning those individual 6